So I'm going to give a quick live demo of our newly released surcharge feature. Most clients want to pay online, about 80%, according to a recent survey. And for you, getting paid online avoids slow check processing and improves cash flow. So we're continually making it easier for you to be able to receive payments. And based on customer feedback, we've implemented Surcharge. Surcharge is the ability to share credit card processing fees with your clients. With our surcharge feature, you have control over which clients get it, which ones don't. It automatically calculates the surcharge amount for you, and it provides clear reporting. Surcharging became available in mid-January. So what I'm showing you right here is the setting screen from setting screens. And so you can go here to the surcharge tab and turn this on. Now, any new contacts you create will have surcharge turned on. I'm going to show you in a minute how you can also change the settings for a specific contact. All right, so let's see what surcharge looks like. We'll go over to accounting. And as the accounting comes up, we'll go to invoices and payments. I've already created an invoice, so we don't have to watch me create an invoice, and we can focus on the surcharge. I'm going to go ahead and send this as an attachment with a link. And we can send that to the primary client for this matter. And we'll put a subject line. I'm using small amounts, but of course you're going to use real amounts. And this email can be edited. So you can put anything you want in here. And this is what will go out to the client. You can see up here in the top right-hand corner that we're letting you know credit card surcharge is on for this matter. And then we'll go ahead and click send on this. And this is going to send it to our client. The client will get an email with the request for payment and a link so that they can click on that. We'll see down here in the lower left-hand corner that the email was sent successfully. And we even created a time entry because we had time entry turned on. And so it's going to take a second for that email to get to us. And while that's happening, I'll point out that for surcharge, it only applies to credit cards. So it's not allowed to be applied to ACH transactions or to debit card transactions, and that there is a limit on surcharge. So card brands put a 3% limit on it. And so if a credit card is a more expensive credit card, like an American Express or an international card, it's going to cover 3%. And the additional will still be coming from the operating account. All right, so I'm going to double click here and we'll bring up this email. And we can see we got some test data in here, but this is like what the client would see. You could see the extra line that I added right there. We'll go ahead and click pay. Now this is your client clicking pay, and it will load up actually all of the things that outstanding invoices they may have. And this, for this example, for this demo, I'm just going to click the one that we just sent, and we'll do proceed to payment. This should be familiar to many of you if you've used our payment processing before. Uses all the same stuff. And so this particular client has several cards on file. And so as the client, I'm going to choose this card on file. I can see down here in the payment amount that it includes the surcharge. So it was a $2.07 invoice, $2.07 invoice, but a surcharge amount was added, bringing it up to $2.13. And when I pay this, I, as the cardholder, as a client, I get this detailed invoice of the charges. I can download this. I'm also going to get one by email, and you, as the merchant, as the firm, we'll also get an email saying, hey, this thing was paid. So I'll switch back to CARET. And I'm going to show you, now that you've seen what surcharge looks like, quick overview of that, I want to show you one more place where you can control surcharge, right? The place I showed you before is going to change it for any new contacts. But what if you already have some contacts and you want to apply surcharge to them, right? So we'll go over to our contacts. And then I'm going to select me. We'll edit that. And we'll go to the billing tab. And we can see right here, transfer card surcharge. So if I turn this on, now it's going to go through and change the surcharge setting on any matters related to that client. So if you have a client with 3 or 4 matters, they're all going to get set to surcharge turned on. And I'll add that you can also go into an individual matter and turn surcharge on or off for an individual matter. And finally, I want to be able to go to see surcharge on your reports. So we'll cancel this for now. Go back to the accounting tab. And if I go over to reports, and I'm going to look at the disbursement report, but we've also updated this on our transaction reports. You can see surcharge displayed on the banks and registers tab and on individual matters. But I'm going to select year to date and apply. Click run report. And while that's running, I just want to be clear. Surcharge is only for our APX with CARET payments solution. So if you're using some other payment solution, this surcharge that I'm showing you doesn't apply to that. All right, so if we look down here, I'm going to we can see and open this up for each day and see all the transactions that happened in that day. But if we look here on the 25th, you can see we had a couple of transactions. You can see the surcharge amount, what the client was actually charged, what the invoice was. And so this should help you in reconciling your fees and understanding where the surcharge money went. And as I mentioned, it also is going to show up in your accounting. So surcharge gives you options to reduce costs. And it's a great new feature that you requested, and we hope you love it. And we are always listening to you and trying to make payments better for you, our customers.